This segment is brought to you by Trap Chevrolet. We're always on your side.
Hello, and welcome to this edition of Bayou Time. I'm your host, Keith Weissite, licensed clinical social worker with Terrebonne Home Care. Very glad you're joining us. However you may be joining us, we appreciate it. And we would like to get updates over in St. Mary Parish. We turn our attention to Lieutenant David Spencer. David, thanks again for joining us today.
Oh, thanks for having me.
All right. Listen, a lot of things going on over there, but I know you guys are very excited about this new app. And I got to tell you, I've looked at it. It seems as easy as any app I've seen for getting information. Tell us a little bit more about it.
Well, back not too long ago, we had our website redesigned. Mm-hmm. And as a part of that reworking of our website, they also reworked our app for us. And the website became live. The app takes a little bit longer because they have to wait on the App Store and the Google Play Store to get it live and get it up. And that has happened. So now, if you don't have the updated version of the app, you can go to stmaryso.com/app, and there are the two links for the App Store and the Google Play Store where you can get it. But yeah, you download it, and a lot of things on there. Everything from you can apply for a job to checking out the recent arrest. Our mug shots are back. History of the SO. There's just all kind of things on our app, and it is. You're right. It's very easy to navigate that app.
Yeah, very simple, one touch. I mean, you can contact the sheriff. You can leave a message for him, and he'll call you back or reach back out to you. But like Jason showed, there's a whole list of things that you can see and do. And one of the things that we always appreciate is being able, thank you, Jay, go back one, to be able to submit a tip if you have a tip about an arrest, you can send that information in for a crime tip.
That's actually my favorite part of it because, that's my favorite because I get those crime tips. And basically, I just look at it. If it's something that needs to go to detectives, I forward it to them. If it's patrol, I forward it to them. And if it's narcotics, it goes to those guys. If it's something that the sheriff needs to look in on, I get it to him. But that's my favorite. We get a lot of information. On our Facebook, we communicate with our people. And we have a good relationship with them, and they are very good to help us out on things. So, yeah, that's my favorite part.
Yeah, I tell you, getting the public involved and connecting with the public, and more importantly, having them trust you. That is so very important, and you guys do an exceptional job of partnering in your community.
Thanks. We try to be, like I say, you know what we do with the schools and the children, the kids in the parish, and our guys are real good about pulling over, talking with people. We actually go up to people's houses, knock on the door, and introduce ourselves and say, look, you have any complaints, you have any concerns or anything we need to know about? We serve the people, and Sheriff Gary Driscoll is really high on get to know our people. Find out from them what are their needs, and then we try to respond the best way we can.
Yeah, the only way to serve them and serve their needs is to know what they are, and the only way to do that is to talk to them and communicate. And so you guys are certainly doing that. All right, now let's turn our attention to this recent arrest, from the Critter Files. Tell us about the deputies that responded to a rather unusual complaint.
Well, we had a call that came in yesterday from a complainant in the Amelia area of there was an alligator under their vehicle. And we made contact with the Gator, who identified himself as Al E. Gator. And, in talking with him, the deputies asked him, these people have asked you to leave, right? He did say, yes, they have, but he refused to leave. So eventually, he was scaring a little boy at the residence. So I love the fact they sent me the picture of one of our deputies holding a little boy, so that he could get a good look at the gator, but at the same time, the deputy was holding on to him. But our other deputy took the gator in custody and arrested him, charged him with alligator trespassing and frightening a little kid. Simple, So he was subsequently released to a very swampy area where I'm sure he'll be happy. But these things, I've always said cops have the best stories. And,
Right.
and we don't have to make this stuff up, really, maybe embellish it a little bit. But these things really happen. This is nuts.
Yeah, interestingly enough, similar situation. I was going fishing, 5 o'clock in the morning. I go to my parents' house to get my fishing gear, and I get a phone call on the way there that, look, the winds have picked up. We're not going to go out today. So I go back one more time, pick up my stuff, walk back out, and as I'm leaving, I just hear something that doesn't make sense. It was a hissing. There was a 3-foot alligator underneath my mother and father's car in Acadia land. Like, they're in the middle of a neighborhood. And it was a sewer gator, 3-foot alligator. I called my cousin and we together caught it. But you're right. You can't make this stuff up. These are great things. I am glad you guys got Al. I apologize for him being a little resistant and resisting arrest there, but I'm glad he made bail and he was able to be sent out. Even more excited about your app, because next time Al comes back, because, he may want to come back and scare that little boy one more time, we'll be able to handle that. And so we appreciate that. Really looking forward to it. More importantly, thank y'all for all the effort and energy that y'all put in taking care of people in St. Mary Parish. We always appreciate y'all coming on and sharing with us some great news. Al's been caught and released. And that's our new catch and release program for Al's. And the program is up. We thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks for having me.
You got it. All right, guys, that'll do it for this particular segment. But don't go anywhere. We got a whole lot more Bayou time right after this.
This segment was brought to you by Trap Chevrolet. We're always on your side.